Okay, sweet. I'm Lachlan Kanizay, and here with us we have our marketing professional Kip Abbott, who is a sales and marketing assistant at Tailored Beverage Company. Um, and basically, we're just going over our proposal, which is for Daniel's Donuts, which is a privately owned Australian quick service restaurant. And the proposal that we have is to further develop our existing uh, partnership with the company called Delaware North. We've already got Daniel's Donuts supplied in Marvel Stadium, and we're proposing to expand that to the MCG and as well as the Perth and Adelaide airports, and also events like the Formula One Grand Prix. And we've had some good questions and feedback from Kip. Um, so what we've really gotten from him is we were asking him about the existing presence at Marvel Stadium and how we would go about approaching like an existing venue partnership. And what Kip told us was basically just to look for a reason why this is a good idea. Look at the numbers, especially if we can track the numbers from Marvel Stadium sales, we can use that to sort of generate an idea of how this would work at a bigger venue like the MCG. Um, and yeah, Brent, you want to ask it?
Just talking about different consumer environments. Kip told us to keep it consistent across multiple different environments through the airports and MCG, so consumers can feel that your brand is consistent within itself, while also keeping minor differences in mind throughout these to tailor to the different environments themselves.
And we had a good question about the target market. So our plan has a broad, like 18 to 45 age demographic across the venues in the airports. And yeah, we asked Kip about how we want to approach the targeting going forward, and gave us some great feedback. Said we got the range pretty well identified. And something that he does at his job is they find three target markets and create a personality for each of them. Yeah, sort of just develop your idea of what the customer is going to look like, and do that for three different types of personalities. And as Kip said, by doing that, you can sort of hit the majority of your market through this strategy, right, Kip?
Yeah. Yeah. So if you have the three and they kind of hit every like different, if you've got one broad demographic, you can have sub demographics in that. And if you're hitting kind of all the different ones there and your marketing strategy is towards all three of those primary targets, then generally you'll be able to hit your broad demographic as well.
Awesome. And just one last the broad question we had for Kip was looking at the plan as a whole, are there any risks or blind spots that we might not have accounted for? And Kip told us leaning into the Melbourne branding too much because Daniel's Donuts is a very Melbourne, Victoria-based company. And just the feedback we got from Kip was for the when branching interstate, broaden it like away from like a Melbourne-based company to like an Australian-based company. Just because our competitors like Krispy Kreme international, so it sort of creates a bit of separation from them. But whilst operating in Melbourne, it's still a good idea to go forth with Melbourne, like Melbourne Donuts, sort of. Right, Kip?
Yeah. The overall target with the branding between Melbourne and Australia is to resonate with your consumer.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks so much for helping us out with this, Kip. Yeah,
No
thanks for the
worries.
feedback.
Yeah,
Super
appreciate you
helpful.
hopping on call. Thank
All
you.
right.